Hey, what's up, everybody? It is your favorite country boy, Okie. This time I'm driving home instead of driving to somewhere from the home. I just left the kids' school. This is the only year that all four of our kids go to the same school. And today was our youngest. His nickname is Monkey, so I'll just refer to him as Monkey. Hey, it's Cornstacker G and Mr. Okie. Good morning, gentlemen, or afternoon for you, Okie. Anyways, I just left the kids' school a couple minutes ago, and it was our youngest one. He's in pre-K, so it's the baby's first year of school, and today was his class's Christmas party, and I didn't want to go, and I fought it tooth and nail because I did not want to get up and go do that and hang out with a room full of 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds. But Mrs. Okie made me do it, and I'm glad she did because I actually had fun. You know, we did the normal, make little arts and craftsy ornaments with the kids that aren't really ornaments and probably won't even last a year until they get broken or messed up. But I jumped in and helped make all the little ornaments with him. And he is my little buddy. He's like a little miniature version of me, which is scary because he's so much like me. And our younger daughter, she's a lot like me too. But yeah, I just maybe want to share my thoughts for a minute. You're driving on the wrong side of the road. No, we drive on literally the right side of the road. You're the weirdos in the UK. This is like UK, Australia, and South Africa. You're the only weirdos in the world that drive on the wrong side. Anyways, so if you have little kids, or you're gonna have little kids, and they got goofy stuff going on at school, and you don't want to go because who cares? It's just pre-K stuff. It doesn't really matter. All I'm going to say is you should drag your butt in there anyway. Because I did. And I didn't want to. And I'm sure the wife will watch this video and she will admit or, back me up that I really didn't want to go. I fought it. I didn't want to go to the Christmas thing we went to last night either. But I'm glad we did both. And I'm glad I went to see, the Christmas party for my little boy's class. It was a lot of fun. Corn, this is honestly one of the first things I've ever gone to that was like during the school day. I go to their after school events, like the Christmas play and all that kind of stuff. I go and do that, and I always do enjoy those. But this was like the first class party I ever took part of, and I say she made me go take part in Christmas merriment against my will. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. So I encourage anyone that has little kids, especially the little ones, if they've got a Christmas party or an Easter party or some kind of party thing, go to it with your kid and they'll love it. They'll be so glad that their mom or dad or both were there with them. And just have fun and enjoy for a half hour or an hour that they're just a little kid and enjoy that with them. My oldest is already an adult. I actually have a 22-year-old who lives in California who's about to be a dad himself at 22. So I'm going to be Grandpa Okie here soon. And I never got to do any of that stuff with him. I have another one. He turns 17 at the end of this month, and because of the kind of autism and stuff he has, he doesn't live here with the wife and I. He lives with his grandma. There's just the school system stuff and the support they have for autism is so much better there. So that's where he lives, and he was failing almost every class here. He was here through 8th grade, and then he went there for freshman year. And he's been doing so much better there. Yeah, she's pretty young. Okie. But anyway, so he's doing so much better there. So we have our 4 kids here. I have 6 total. I made 3 of them, and I adopted the 3 that my wife had when we got married. So I have 6 total. And I'm really, honestly, it took me till the last 2 to really understand, or even begin to understand, that I should just take some time every now and then and just enjoy them being a kid. With my one that's almost 17, I was in the military for most of that phase of his development as he grew up. And so I was deployed all the time. I was always either off in training, getting ready to deploy, being deployed, or just getting back from deployed, doing all the debriefing and all of that kind of stuff when you first get back from a deployment. So I wasn't really there to do that stuff. And he and I aren't close because of that. You know, the younger 4, we're close. We're a really close family. We're really involved in our church and all that. And I'm learning to do more and more things and just enjoy those moments where they're just a kid being a kid, and it's not mom and dad harping on them to do their chores or to help out around the house or just whatever else is going on. It's just, you know, kid gets a little while to just be a kid, and it's good. So that was really all I wanted to talk about. Take some advice from an older father who missed out on that with his first 2 kids and is trying to make up for it a little bit. I do it reluctantly still, I won't lie. It's not like I'm eager to get out of bed and go to their classroom early in the morning. I'm really not. I don't want to get up and go do that. I wanted to stay home and do stuff at home, but I'm glad that my wife made me go do it. So I even told her when we were walking back out of the classroom and down the hallway of the school, I said, thanks for making me do this. So there you have it. So if you got little ones, or you're getting to that age where you're going to have little ones, go enjoy them being little. Don't wait till the 3rd or 4th kid to figure out that you're supposed to enjoy it. Don't make that mistake, because I kind of regret not getting to do that with all of them. Anywho, let me block the address. Y'all don't need to see my address. That's really all I had to say about all that. My last 3, I was fortunate to be self-employed. I'm not self-employed. I do work for a company. As most of you know, I'm a network engineer. The company I work for is in the oil and gas industry. We're not an oil. Let's see here. There we go. It says I'm live again. Let's open that garage door. You guys can see how clean my garage has been getting. There we go. This garage used to have barely enough room to walk in, and there's really nothing behind those tubs that are sitting there. I just kind of set them there to get them out of my way. But we're changing the whole garage. Since we don't park in it, I'm gonna turn it into a big wood shop and a welding area, and probably a couple other little things like I'll make one little fishing bench that I can keep all my fishing stuff at, and then just little areas for my little hobbies that I like to. My grandpa used to do what was called tinkering in the garage, and every year I become more and more like my grandpa in that matter. I like to go out and tinker with stuff. So, hey, Silver Agent's here. How you doing, Silver Agent? So anyway, that was my message for the day. It's a lesson that took me a long time to learn, and I'm still learning it. I'm definitely not an expert at it. Still figuring it out, that I need to just take a moment and enjoy the kids being a kid. And so I would encourage anyone that has young ones, even old ones, I mean, even if they're older, just start being more involved in the things they do. You only get 18 years. And out of that 18, you really only get about 15. Because by the time they're 15, they pretty much have figured out what they're going to do as far as who they're going to be for the next decade. And they They don't really need your help a whole lot anymore except money. That's all they want. At 15, they just want money and a car. But try 12. Thankfully, I have my 11-year-old doesn't care about money. She's not a very like actively social girl. She's kind of a book nerd. I'm grateful for that. Now the other one, the one behind her, the one that's almost 10 years old, she's a little social kid. She's a butterfly. So she's going to be the expensive one. And she's got attitude. She has her mama's attitude, which is going to be fun. Yeah, that's true. I mean, at 12, I was doing a lot more than I should have too. But really, by 15, they're done. You just, by then, you're just kind of being a little bumper on the side of the road. You're just trying to keep them on the road. You're not really driving for them anymore. You know, really, I mean, my 11-year-old, she handles most of what needs to happen with her all by herself. She's not good at laundry yet. Still working on that one. But, yeah, she can do most of life's day-to-day activities. Yeah, tell me about it. Toilet paper. Holy crap. Hey, that's one thing, man. If you got girls, just buy stock in a toilet paper company. It will pay you back later. That's true. But, anyways, so enjoy your kids being kids, man. I regret not doing more of it. And you know what? The next time a kid thing comes up, I'm still going to fight it because I'm flawed. I'm a man, and I'd rather go do interesting things to me, and I'm selfish, and I'd rather just do the things I want to do and not watch a bunch of kids do their things. And the wife will drag me in, make me go, and I'll go, and then I'll be glad I went. That's just how it works. But I never want to go before. She'll tell you. I'm always drugged against my will to these things. But it'll change when you have kids, Okie. I was much more selfish before kids. I will say that. Kids force you, at least on some level, to be selfless. Because for the first 7-8 years almost, they are dependent on you. That's a little tiny human that you have to keep alive. And it's a pain in the ass. But I love my kids. I love them very much. I got good kids. I was very blessed. God has blessed me with some really, really good kids. Yes, it's true. You're always happy once you go do it. But man, beforehand, man, I don't want to go. I fight it tooth and nail. But every time, I'm glad I did. So now I'm going to go in. I got to grab some coins to ship out to Mr. Scully. If you guys don't know Scully, you should go check him out. He does poured silver. Damn. Well, I'm 30, almost 38, Greg, so it feels like it's going by fast, and every year feels faster. But anyway, I got to go in here and grab some coins to send off to old Scully. He's sending me some pieces. I got a couple of serial number 1s coming to me, so I'll be looking for that in the next week or so. I'm not sure when they'll be finished and sent back to me for what he's making. But he's getting some cool stuff. It'll be a couple of things that Scully doesn't even have yet, so I'll be sending him his firsts. I always like doing that. There was a 1 or 2 firsts that I did for DOC, and the panda that Over the Edge won in my giveaway was his very first panda. Silverback Stacker, he emailed me, he got his package, and he's gonna do his video soon. He's wanting to do a follow-up to go with it at the same time, so that's why he hasn't put up his trade video. But his first something panda, he got a 2014 panda from me. That's the one thing in the trade, I'll tell you, and it's because it was the last year of 1 ounce, so that's why he wanted it. So it was his first panda. So I've got 2 first pandas, and I think the first for DOC was the Queen's Beast. I don't think he had any in the Queen's Beast series. And I had 2 unicorns and sent him 1 in our trade video. It's in his video. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. Because I bubble wrapped the heck out of it, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go get that stuff and head up to the post office and go run a couple other errands. And I'm gonna steal Corn. Since Corn, you're here, Corn, and I love you, brother. I'm gonna holler at you later.